were kids, you know, I remember the first couple of shows we had set lists. And I can remember those shows because I would either tear them up with my feet or would neglect to follow them. And I realized that a set list was not for this particular creature, that I don't really want to be following a list of songs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Some people like that, and that's cool. But for us to be as spontaneous and in the moment with what's happening is the true treat of doing this. So it's not just laziness that I don't write set lists down. Perhaps I forget some of the names of the songs, but that's neither here nor there. But there is one song that I do sing every single night. And I guess that's I could buy a composition book and just write song for Sid on every single piece of paper. It's a song that I wrote for my grandpa Sid, for my mom Robin, for her father. And I take zero credit for writing this song, my friends. It was after he passed away. I was writing to the band, actually, letting them know, because we all go back with each other, and we love each other. We are family, and we love each other's families. And they knew my grandfather, and I was writing to them, and the song kind of just came and flowed through me. And for me, it's one of the greatest kind of musical gifts to get to play this song, to get to wear this Sicilian, Italian charm, even though I'm a Jewish boy from Pennsylvania. It was my grandpa Sid. And I know we don't have a ton of time, so usually I would talk a little bit more about it, but I just want to say I got to see that man strong and tough, you know, and I got to see him beaten down. He got a stroke. It wasn't exactly toward the end of his life. He got a stroke that had taken away his ability to speak almost entirely, his ability to move almost entirely, and they thought he was going to die. They called my family to say our last respects to the old man, but he was too tough for it. And he opened his eyes and he said to my grandma, Ruthie, take my ass home. It ain't time to go. And they pulled like out of a movie, they pulled the IVs and the needles when the nurses and doctors weren't looking. They put him on a wheelchair and they wheeled him out to the parking lot in Philadelphia. And they put that old man in a Mitsubishi Galant. And I remember that car because that became my first car when I passed my driver's lessons at about 42. But I sing this song for my grandpa Sid because he worked so hard for those words. He worked so hard for his ability to move again. And in front of my eyes, man, in front of my heart, I saw the devotion that my grandma Ruthie had to him, and sitting by his side and teaching him how to talk again, teaching him how to shake it again. And say it again, in the times that we're living in, man, if we could just be sweeter to each other, if we could just help each other out a little bit more, I think we would be all right. So this is for Grandpa Sid, this is for my Grandpa Jack, this is for all the people out there, and for all the beautiful, badass old people in our hearts. Jay, I don't know what it is about this place that makes me feel so good, but thank you for having me. Spent my whole life feeling like I didn't belong, like so many of you. And I think that's what we love about this place, is that it's where we all belong. And it's every year it's the perfect time, it's the perfect place. And it's a powerful, mystical, cosmic thing. What you don't know is that Jay Sweet takes all the credit. I actually booked this thing, and I do all the work. So I'm running sound right now. Okay, I probably shouldn't have said that. Play the song, guy, I know. I once had a guy yell at me, long-winded, and I yelled back, I know! I live with myself every day. As the earth stood still, Sid began to move. I understood the words he said. He understood mine too. I watched Sid suffer a sausage strong, and tell me, where do the great ones go when they're gone? He told me it would be alright to go and have fun. He said he loved his family, but it was time to run. I love that old man. I wrote him this song. And tell me, where do the great ones go when they're gone? And I'm so glad I got to say goodbye. When you run into Jack Sidney, tell him I said hi. Don't you know I love those old men? I pray they're where they belong, hanging where the great ones go when they're gone. You guys are quiet as shit. Well, I love that old man. I wrote him this song. Where do the great ones go? 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 When they're gone.